My dear one, someone with power and wealth has noticed you, but it's not your beauty they're drawn to. It's your spirit. They saw something they couldn't explain, something their money can't buy, something their status can't command. They saw your strength. They saw your softness. They saw your light. And they didn't walk away the same. Now they keep replaying that moment. They keep asking, why do I feel different after seeing them? They've met thousands, but no one lingered in their spirit like you did. They're searching for the reason, searching for you, searching for what they felt but can't name. And you? You didn't even try to impress them. You were just being honest, just being kind, just being real. And somehow, that was the loudest thing in the room. This is not a coincidence. This is not luck. This is not a random attraction. This is spiritual. This is divine. This is alignment. God is pulling hearts into alignment. God is shaking foundations in silence. God is opening the eyes of someone who thought they had seen it all. They've been surrounded by people who want them, but they can't stop thinking about the one who didn't chase. They're tired of surface-level praise. They're tired of being admired for what they have. They want to be known for who they are. And you didn't want their wealth. You didn't want their name. You only saw the soul behind the success. That's what changed everything. That's what's keeping them up at night. You were the first light in a long tunnel. You were the first truth in a sea of performance. You were the first peace they felt in years. And now, they're wondering if they missed their moment. They're wondering if you noticed them too. They're wondering if God just introduced them to destiny in disguise. This is not over. This is just the beginning, because heaven doesn't waste moments. God doesn't waste divine encounters. You were seen spirit first. You were seen without needing to be loud. You were seen, and now they can't unsee you. They've started praying again, not because someone told them to, but because they need answers. God, who was that? Why did it feel like I've known them forever? Why do I feel safer in their silence than I felt in anyone's arms? You shifted something in them, not through performance, but through presence. You walked in with calm. You walked in with light. You walked in with depth. And all their old standards felt shallow. All their old relationships felt loud. All their old pleasures felt small, because you reminded them there's more to feel, more to love, more to become. They're not drawn to your appearance. They're drawn to your peace. They're drawn to the stillness inside you. They're drawn to the fact that you don't compete. You don't beg. You don't force. You just be. And that energy, it's holy, it's healing, it's unforgettable. They can't shake you. They don't even want to. They feel like they've touched something sacred, and it scared them at first, because this isn't what they're used to. They're used to people wanting something, but you didn't want anything except the truth. They felt safe. They felt seen. They felt still. And now they're changing. They're evaluating. They're healing. Because meeting you reminded them there's still purity. There's still depth. There's still God in human form. You were sent. You were placed. You were assigned. You didn't just cross paths. You were written into their chapter to wake something up. And now they're trying to read the signs, trying to understand the timing, trying to figure out if it was real. But deep down, they already know. It was. It is. It still is. This connection wasn't loud, but it was eternal. These weren't fireworks. It was a whisper from heaven, and whispers like that don't fade. So if you feel the pull, it's mutual. If you feel the stir, it's because something holy was stirred in both of you. You didn't imagine it. You didn't dream it. You didn't make it up. You were sent to be a mirror, to reflect what they had buried, to reveal what they had forgotten. Their soul recognized you before their mind could explain it. They're in rooms full of noise, but craving your silence. They have access to everything, but missing your presence. And even if they walked away, they didn't leave empty. They carried a piece of your spirit. Now they're waking up. Now they're ready to listen. Now they're tracing their steps back to you, because your peace felt like home, your heart felt like healing, and your presence felt like purpose. They've tried distractions, they've tried logic, they've tried denial, but nothing works. Nothing erases what was awakened, because God used you to remind them who they are, to show them what they need, to pull them back into divine alignment. They're not coming back because of attraction. They're coming back because of conviction, because of connection, because of clarity. And you don't have to chase, you don't have to prove, you don't have to force. God is doing the pulling. The Spirit is doing the reminding. Love is rising. So stay in your peace, stay in your truth, stay in your light, because the one who noticed you, they're not done noticing. They're not done searching. They're not done growing. And when they return, it won't be with games. It won't be confusing. It won't be half effort. It'll be with honor, with intention, with spiritual eyes wide open. Because once someone sees your soul, really sees it, they can't unsee it. They can't go back to pretending. They can't treat you the same. Even if they try to, they can't. You shifted something inside them, and they felt it. Even if they didn't say a word, even if they smiled and looked away, heaven saw what you stirred in them. You changed something. Not just in the room, not just in the air, but in the spirit. There was a recognition, a remembering, a soul pulling toward what's real, and heaven witnessed it. Heaven approved it. Heaven recorded it. So don't doubt the moment. Don't brush it off. Don't call it nothing. It was not small. It was not random. It was divine. It was written. It was time. Don't minimize the encounter, because they looked away, because they didn't say anything, because the world didn't clap. God saw it. God marked it. And heaven smiled. Don't forget your power. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget what lives inside you. You were sent to be seen, not just by eyes, but by hearts, by souls, by spirits that remember you. And you were seen, more than seen. You were felt, you were known, you were remembered. That moment, that glance, that silence was louder than words. You walked into their life, and the room shifted. Their breath slowed, their heart whispered. Something in them stood still and asked, "Who is this? Why do I feel like I've known them forever?" Because it wasn't the first meeting. Not really. It was a reunion, a realignment, a divine echo. Something old meeting something eternal, something real colliding with destiny. And now, watch what God does next, because He never lets a divine moment die. He never lets it fall to the ground. He waters it. He breathes on it. He brings it back. He fulfills it. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not overlooked. You are exactly where heaven wants you. And this moment, it matters. So, if this touches your soul, don't let it slip by like this video. Comment, "I received this." Say it out loud. Say it in your spirit. Claim what is yours. And don't forget to subscribe, because what's coming next will meet the heart that stayed. Open will reward the soul that stayed faithful. This is only the beginning, and you're right on time for the healing, right on time for the reunion, right on time for the confirmation. You didn't miss anything. You're not late. You're not behind. You are aligned. You are ready. You are walking in rhythm with the divine. You were seen. And now you will be chosen. Chosen for what eyes can't measure. Chosen for what hearts crave. Chosen for what you didn't even know you were carrying. Your light. They felt it. Your presence? It lingered. You may have walked away, but something stayed. Something sacred. Something undeniable. And they can't forget you. They try. But your name echoes. Your spirit lingers. You are not forgettable. You are unforgettable. And heaven made it so. because your presence is a prophecy, your energy is an answer, your soul is a sign. They didn't just see you, they saw God's hand. They saw what obedience looks like. They saw what favor feels like. So stop questioning if it mattered. It did. More than you know. More than they can admit. And now God is moving. God is arranging. God is aligning for the next moment, the next meeting, the next miracle. Stay open. Stay expectant. Stay ready, because the one who saw you will return. Different, awakened, clear, and if not them, someone else who's meant to will come quickly and fully. This is a turning point, not a passing feeling. This is a spiritual memory, a divine reference, and it will return in full. So don't shrink, don't close up, don't harden, don't give up. You were seen for a reason, and that reason is still unfolding. Watch what happens when someone remembers you by spirit, not just sight. Watch what happens when God brings back the one who saw, but didn't speak. Watch what happens when the silence breaks and the truth comes forward. They won't be able to hide forever. They won't be able to run from what they saw, because it awakened something and it won't go back to sleep. You awakened love, a love that isn't based on the surface, but built on the soul. You stirred destiny. You stirred recognition. You stirred longing. They are wrestling with it now. They are waking up slowly. They are questioning everything. And God is watching. God is guiding. God is working. So be patient, but stay ready. Stay in your light. Stay in your truth. You don't have to chase. You don't have to beg. You don't have to explain. God is doing the explaining in the spirit. And soon it will reach the surface. You will be seen again. And this time, they won't walk away. This time, they'll stay. They'll speak. They'll choose, because the divine doesn't forget. And your soul was not shown in vain. That connection, it wasn't fantasy. It wasn't imagination. It was divine evidence. You are not ordinary. You carry something rare, something holy, something unforgettable. That's why you were seen. That's why they're still thinking. That's why they're still feeling. Because God doesn't allow His presence to go unnoticed without leaving a mark. And you, dear soul, you are marked by light, by truth, by divine purpose. You walk in it, you breathe it, you glow with it, and anyone who sees it will never forget it. You are the moment that lingers. You are the sign that stays, and heaven is proud of how you've held your ground, how you've stood in truth, how you've walked with grace. So don't worry about the silence. Don't stress about the delay. Don't fear the outcome, because this story is already written, and the author is faithful. What was stirred will be fulfilled. What was seen will be honored, because you are not just a face. You are a soul. You are a calling. You are a movement. And the one who saw you, they know it now. Even if they're silent, even if they're scared, even if they walked away, they'll be back. Or someone even better will come. Because heaven is involved, and heaven finishes what it starts. So hold your peace, guard your heart, and stay in the light. You've been seen, you've been felt, you've been remembered, and that moment was only the beginning. The rest, it's coming. Not just pieces, not just whispers, but the fullness. Fullness of joy, fullness of peace, fullness of love, fullness of purpose, with glory, with beauty, with full circle redemption. The kind that makes you cry, not from pain, but from peace. The kind that makes you stop, breathe in, and say finally, you didn't wait for nothing. You didn't believe in anything. You didn't suffer for nothing. God saw it all. He watched when you stayed quiet. He noticed when you walked away. He heard when you cried alone, and he remembered. Nothing was wasted. Not a single tear, not a single night, not a single why. Now heaven is answering. Not with delay, not with confusion, but with clarity. You will know it's him. Because peace will cover you, favor will find you, and the right door will open without you forcing it. You are not late. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You're exactly where heaven needs you, ready, aligned, positioned. It's not too late. You haven't missed it. You didn't ruin it. You're still chosen. You were always chosen, even when they rejected you, even when you doubted yourself, even when it all went silent. God didn't change his mind, and the promise didn't expire. It was just being prepared. You've been growing. You've been maturing. You've been learning what love really is. And now you're ready to love without begging, ready to speak without shrinking, ready to walk without fear, ready to stand without apology. Because the rest, it's coming, it's on schedule, it's closer than you think, it's walking toward you as you keep walking forward. Don't turn back. Don't give up. Don't lower your light. The ones who can't handle it were never meant to walk with you here. You are not too much. You are not too intense. You are not asking for too much. You are asking for what's right, and heaven agrees. The love you desire, it's not fantasy. It's your inheritance. Peace is your portion. Favor is your portion. Honor is your portion. Joy is your portion. The rest is coming, and it's coming beautifully, not rushed, not broken, but blessed. This season will prove, why was the waiting necessary? Why were heartbreaks allowed? Why the detours were divine? You are not cursed. You are being crowned. You are not being punished. You are being prepared for something greater, something deeper, something holy. Yes, holy. Because what's coming will not be built on lies. It won't collapse under pressure. It won't trigger your trauma. It will speak to your healing. It will match your growth. It will answer your prayers and calm your fears. God isn't sending a repeat. He's sending a reward. Not just anyone, not just anything, but what fits your soul, what covers your heart. You will feel safe. You will feel seen. You will feel understood. And you will not have to fight for it. Because what's yours cannot be stolen, cannot be delayed forever, and cannot be confused with less. Your spirit knows. You've felt it coming. You've dreamed of it. You've cried over it. And now it's knocking. All God asks, don't doubt now. Don't self-sabotage. Don't block the blessing. Because you're afraid of disappointment. This is not that. This is new. This is grace. This is God. And you are ready. Not perfect, but be prepared. Not without fear, but full of faith. You have been shaped by fire, and now you shine. You have been bent by pain, and now you are grounded. You have been stretched, but you did not break, and now it's time to receive. You've poured into others. You've stayed silent for peace. You've kept hope alive. Even when everything screamed, let go. But you didn't. You held on. And now heaven is holding you. The rest is coming. With joy, with truth, with deep rest for your soul. No more pretending, no more proving, no more pleasing. You are stepping into a season where the right people will just know. They will just see. No need to explain yourself. No need to shrink yourself. You'll walk in rooms and feel peace, not panic. You'll speak and feel heard, not dismissed. You'll love and be loved in return. You'll receive without guilt because you gave when no one saw. And now, God saw it all, and He is repaying with goodness. You're not in a guessing season, you're in a confirmation season. So when will it come? Don't hesitate, don't question your worth, don't wonder if you deserve it. You do. Heaven says you do. God prepared this for you, and you've been faithful, even tired, even weeping, even in silence. You stayed. Now He's showing you why it mattered. Why did He delay it? Why did He protect it? It wasn't rejection. It was a redirect. The rest, it's coming. And when it does, you'll look back and say, "Thank you, God, for not giving it to me when I begged, but giving it to me when I was ready." So receive this. Let it sink in. Let it touch the part of you that's been questioned. You are ready. You are loved. You are still chosen. If this touched your soul, like this video, comment, "I received this," speak it out, stand in it, breathe it in, and don't forget to subscribe. Because your next confirmation, it might arrive sooner than you think. This is only the beginning, and you're right on time. Heaven hasn't forgotten you. Your story isn't over. And the rest of your life, it's going to be the best part. Stay open, stay grateful, stay faithful. Because the rest, it's coming. And it's glorious. Not because you begged, but because you believed. Not because you fought harder than everyone else, but because your faith didn't break. You held on when it didn't make sense. You stayed soft in a hard world. You chose grace when anger would have been easier. You kept loving when your heart was tired, and heaven saw it. God counted every moment, every tear, every silent prayer, every time you whispered, "Help me," and still chose to rise. You didn't know it then, but that rising, it was a prophecy, a silent declaration that you're not done, that something greater is still on its way. That glow on your face, it's divine. That calm in your spirit, it's holy. And the people who thought they buried you, they're about to witness a resurrection. Because grace is real, and it's on you now. You're not late, you're not behind, you're right on schedule for a miracle that fits only you. Keep breathing, keep walking, keep whispering thank you. Because the story isn't just shifting, it's breaking open. And you are about to walk through a door that was built in, secret for this exact moment. They tried to count you out, but God was counting you in. They tried to block your blessing, but heaven rerouted it. It's still coming. Your heart knows it. Your soul feels it. Even when your mind fights it. You're not broken. You're becoming. You're not failing. You're forming into the version of you that won't just survive, but reign. Because pain didn't stop you. It refined you. Loneliness didn't destroy you. It trained you. Disappointment didn't define you. It redirected you. And now you're aligned. Now you're prepared. Now you're trusted. Heaven trusts you with the blessing. Because you didn't curse the process. You whispered yes when you had every reason to walk away. You stood up again when no one noticed your fall. You stayed kind when the world turned cruel. That's not a weakness. That's divine strength. That's warrior spirit. That's holy resilience. You didn't fake the faith. You lived it. You didn't force the outcome. You surrendered to timing. And now, it's your time. It's your turn. It's your testimony in motion. Don't let fear speak louder than faith. Don't let history make you doubt the prophecy. Don't let delay convince you it's denial. Because the promise is still alive, the door is still opening, the miracle is still breathing. And the favor in your life, it's undeniable. You were chosen. Before the pain, before the pressure, before the world knew your name, and no one, not even your mistakes, can cancel what God wrote about you. You don't need to prove yourself. Just keep being yourself. The you that heals in silence. You love deeply. The you that walks away without revenge. The you that hopes again after heartbreak. That version, that's the one heaven adores. That's the one the angels surround, so don't fold now. Don't lose heart now because of the breakthrough. It's already on the move. The letter is signed. The page is turning. The next scene is ready. And it's going to be beautiful. Not perfect, but full of meaning. Not flawless, but fully yours. Because God doesn't waste pain. He rewrites it into purpose. And that ache in your chest, it's not in vain. It's the signal that something new is arriving. That emptiness you feel, it's making space. That longing, it's divine preparation. So be patient. Be still when needed. Move when nudged. Speak when prompted. And trust even when silent. Because heaven is orchestrating what your eyes can't see yet. You're not waiting alone. You're not forgotten. You're not abandoned. You're being shaped for a blessing that's sacred. And it's not just about you. It's about the lives that will be changed because you didn't quit. This story, it's a legacy. This pain, it's a prophecy. This moment, it's holy. So breathe. Rest your heart. Let God hold the pen. The ending is already written, and it's more beautiful than anything you could have forced. You're not too late. You're right on time, because divine timing don't rush. It just aligns. You're being aligned with what is yours, with who is yours, with the version of you that no longer chases, but I received it. You don't have to earn this next chapter. You just have to stay open to it. You don't have to beg heaven. Heaven has already said yes. Now you must say yes to yourself, to your growth, to your beauty, to your worth, because the rest, it's coming. The peace, the love, the open doors, the divine encounters, all of it, on the way. So stay in alignment, stay in gratitude, stay in truth, because heaven is watching, and help is already on the way. Not because you are perfect, but because you are loved. Not because you have it all together, but because you trust the one who holds it all. This is only the beginning, and you're still right on time. Keep your heart soft. Keep your eyes open. Keep your soul lifted, because the next confirmation, it might arrive sooner than you think. And when it comes, you'll know. Your soul will feel it. Your spirit will exhale. Because this time, you'll be ready. No more second guessing. No more self-sabotage. No more shrinking to fit. You've done the work. You've passed the test. Now comes the reward, and it's glorious. So glorious. So don't forget to subscribe. Because your next confirmation, it might arrive in the very next message. This isn't just a video. It's a reminder, a divine reminder, that your season has shifted, that your spirit is aligned, that your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Stay faithful, stay humble, stay ready, because the rest, it's coming. And it's going to feel like heaven remembered you by name. It already has. Now receive it and walk in it, because what's ahead of you will make everything behind you make sense. Every tear you cried in silence will finally have a reason. Every door that slammed in your face will turn into the path that saved you. Every delay was divine protection. Every detour was divine redirection. This isn't just restoration, it's resurrection. Something deeper, something holy, something written before you were even born. God didn't forget. He didn't leave you behind. He was just getting everything ready, because the blessing you're about to receive would have crushed you before. But now you're ready. Ready to rise. Ready to shine. Ready to receive. It's not just a favor. It's fulfilling. It's full circle. It's heaven remembering. You and earth making space. It's not just your turn. It's your time. The time where heaven kisses earth and you realize it was all for this. All the waiting, all the fighting, all the praying, all the wondering if it was worth it. It was. It always was. So lift your head, Straighten your spine. Take a deep breath. Because you're about to walk into what they said you'd never see. You're about to live what you almost gave up on. You're about to feel what you thought was lost forever. God is not playing games with your heart. He's writing promises into your days. He's lining up the right people, the right timing, the right doors. You don't have to force it. You don't have to beg for it. You just have to stay in alignment, stay in position. This is not the season to shrink. This is not the moment to doubt. This is the time to stand tall, because grace has found you, mercy has covered you, and favor has chosen you. You're stepping into a season where closed doors open without knocking, where the phone call you've been waiting for finally comes, where the opportunity that skipped, you now search for you because you were never forgotten. You were being prepared for something so tailored, so specific that no one else could wear it. You are walking into a moment that has your name on it. Your tears helped water this. Your faith helped birth this. Your endurance helped unlock this. So don't quit. Don't look back. Don't second guess what God confirmed, because what's ahead of you is more than just a reward. It's a revelation of how nothing was wasted, of how everything was used. Even the heartbreak, even the silence, even the rejection, even the delay, it all had purpose. And now that purpose is rising, this is resurrection of dreams, of confidence, of joy, of hope, of everything you thought had died. You're going to smile again. But this time it won't be to hide the pain. It will be because the pain finally let go of you. You're going to trust again, but this time you'll trust with wisdom. Because what broke you taught you. You're going to love again, but this time it will be with someone who sees you fully and chooses you freely. Because God wrote them into your story. And this part, it's not random, it's not rushed, it's right on time. So rise, even if your legs shake, shine, even if your past whispers, receive, even if you're still healing. Because what's ahead of you is stronger than what hurts you. What's ahead of you will hold you better than what dropped you. What's ahead of you will answer the questions your heart asked in the dark. You didn't survive all that just to go back. You didn't carry all that just to settle. You didn't cry all those nights just to be ignored. God saw it. He counted every tear. He remembered every prayer. And now He's responding. Heaven is moving, and it's moving for you. The shift is already happening. The peace is already forming. The breakthrough is already near. It's not just change, it's transformation. So speak it, declare it, prepare for it, because your name is being spoken in rooms you haven't entered yet. Your face is being remembered by people you haven't met yet. Your spirit is being honored by heaven itself, and now it's your moment. So rise, shine, receive, and don't forget to subscribe. Because your next confirmation, it's almost here, and it's going to feel like everything has finally fallen into place. All of it. The questions, the wounds, the silence, the delay, the storms, all of it was pointing to this moment, this open door, this divine timing, this alignment. You didn't miss it, you didn't ruin it, you didn't fall too far, you were always still held. And now you're being lifted. From ashes to beauty, from pain to promise, from weary to ready, you are rising. Not just back to where you were, but beyond. Because what's ahead of you isn't just a new chapter, it's a whole new book, written in grace, stamped with favor, signed by God. So step into it, step bold, step sure, step free. No more shrinking, no more apologizing. For how far you've come, you've earned this moment, you've fought for this peace, you've waited for this love, and now it's yours. So, walk like it, breathe like it, live like it, because this is your time. And heaven, I'm cheering. You don't see it yet, but it's already moving. Something big, something holy, something meant just for you. You've been patient, You've been faithful. You've been steady through storms that tried to shake everything. But God saw you. Heaven heard every cry that never left your lips, even the silent ones, even the nights you just breathed and hoped that was enough. And it was. Because even silence is a prayer when your soul is tired. And now, the answer is here. It's not just words, it's a shift. It's a new direction. It's a door flinging wide open. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next confirmation, it's coming, and it's coming quickly. You won't have to guess. You won't have to chase. It'll meet you where you are. God is not late. And this time, He's early. It's going to feel like God reached into your life and finally said, now. Now is the moment. Now is the healing. Now is the shift. Now is the joy. Because your time is no longer coming. It's here, and it's glorious. So, breathe, let go, and receive it. No more delays. No more confusion. No more wondering if it's for you. It is. You don't need to prove anything. You don't need to fight anymore. God already decided. Heaven already moved. This moment is your confirmation. This feeling isn't a maybe, it's a yes. You're not forgotten. You're not too late. You're not too broken. You are chosen. You are seen. You are favored. Heaven is backing you. Angels are surrounding you. The wind is shifting for you. Everything that was locked is now being unlocked. Everything that was quiet, I am now starting to sing. The silence is over. The waiting is done. God says, now. Now for the breakthrough. Now for the clarity. Now for the love. Now for the favor. Don't let the past convince you that it's not real, because this is as real as grace, as solid as truth, as loud as the angels cheering for you right now. If you've been weary, rest. If you've been doubting, believe. If you've been hiding, it's time to rise. This is not just another day. This is not just another message. This is your moment. God's fingerprint is on this season. It's marked, it's sealed, it's yours. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next confirmation will feel like divine lightning, striking your soul with clarity. You'll finally understand. Why did it take so long? Why did it hurt? Why did it have to stretch you? Because what's coming will fit perfectly. It will be so right that you'll weep from relief. This is what you've waited for. This is what you've survived for. This is what you've been made for. The time of wandering, it's over. You've arrived at the threshold of your new life. The door is open. You don't have to knock. You don't have to beg. Just walk in. Heaven isn't teasing you. Heaven is fulfilling its promise. This is the moment your soul will remember forever. And it's only the beginning. So rise with joy. Rise with faith. Rise with fire in your spirit. Because this is not just for a season. It's a shift for your entire story. And the glory, it will not fade. Your enemies will watch you rise, not for revenge, but for redemption. Because when God says now, no one can stop it. Not fear, no doubt, not the past. You are being accelerated, lifted, honored, anointed, and you didn't even see it coming. But heaven did. God has been writing this in secret for you. And now the chapter is turning from pain to promise, from battle to blessing. This is the shift you cried, and the confirmation you needed it. Let it sink in. Let it soften you. Let it move through you like holy fire. Every part of you. I am about to feel this. Your mind will clear. Your heart will heal. Your soul will sing. You are not forgotten. You are not left behind. You are the one God is lifting right now. And don't forget to subscribe. Because of this next confirmation, it'll carry your name on it. It won't miss you. It won't pass you. It won't delay. It's on the way. And It's divine. You've stepped into your now, so don't question it. Don't shrink back. Stand tall. Stay soft. Be open. This is your inheritance. This is your divine reward. You've waited well. You've prayed hard. You've kept the light on, even when it flickered. And now, God is walking into the room with the answer, the one you forgot to ask for, the one you dared not speak out loud. It's happening. Now. This is more than timing. It's destiny. You were born for this season, prepared for this moment, set apart for this shift. Let go of fear. Let go of shame. Let go of not enough. You are enough. You have always been enough. And this is your time. It's no longer waiting in the future. It's no longer buried in hope. It's alive. It's active. It's here, and it's glorious. If this touched your heart, like this video, comment, "I received this," and don't forget to subscribe, because the next message will land exactly when you need it, and when it does, you'll feel heaven whisper, "Now."